Transparency in communication management is pivotal for fostering a culture of trust and accountability within an organization. It involves openly and honestly sharing information relevant to the employees, stakeholders, and the public. For managers, ensuring transparency is key to building strong relationships, aligning team members with the organization's goals, and managing change effectively. The principle of transparency goes beyond merely relaying information. It encompasses the clarity, accuracy, and timeliness of communications. Transparent communication ensures that all organizational members have access to the information they need to understand their roles, the state of the organization, and the rationale behind management decisions. This openness enhances employee engagement and empowers team members to contribute more effectively to the organization's objectives. To implement transparency effectively, managers should first consider the channels through which information is disseminated. These channels should be accessible to all employees to ensure that information reaches the intended audience without undue delay. Utilizing various communication tools such as emails, intranet posts, team meetings, and company-wide briefings can help achieve this. Each channel can be used to communicate different types of information depending on its nature and the immediacy with which it needs to be communicated. Another aspect of transparency is the content of the communications. Managers should strive to provide comprehensive details that are relevant and useful. This might involve sharing the organization's successes and challenges, communicating problems transparently, along with the steps being taken to address them, can reduce rumors and misinformation, thereby maintaining morale even in difficult times. Transparency is not without its challenges. One of the main concerns is finding the right balance between being open and protecting sensitive information. Managers must carefully consider what should be shared publicly to avoid legal issues, competitive disadvantages, or security breaches. Establishing clear guidelines on what information can be disclosed and training staff on these guidelines is essential. Transparency must be consistent. Inconsistent messages or selective transparency can lead to mistrust and confusion. Managers need to maintain a steady flow of information, especially during times of change or crisis. Keeping communication lines open and regular reassures employees and other stakeholders, reinforcing their trust in the organization. Feedback mechanisms are also necessary for maintaining transparency. Managers can promptly address any misunderstandings by allowing employees to ask questions and express concerns. These interactions can provide valuable insights into the effectiveness of the communication strategies employed and highlight improvement areas. Transparency extends into how the organization handles and shares feedback and insights. When employees see that their input is taken seriously and can lead to tangible changes, it reinforces the value of open communication and encourages further participation. Transparency can give a competitive edge in a society where ethics and corporate responsibility are scrutinized. It can enhance the organization's reputation and make it more attractive to potential employees, investors, and partners. For managers, promoting transparency is a continuous effort that requires a commitment to open, honest communication and the integrity to uphold these standards even when faced with challenges. This commitment must be demonstrated in words and actions by actively engaging with employees, making information readily available, and being open to scrutiny. Managers who successfully foster a transparent culture within their organization pave the way for a more cohesive, motivated, and resilient workforce. By embedding transparency in communication practices, they ensure that the organization performs well and adheres to high standards of integrity and openness. This, in turn, builds a strong foundation for long-term success,